So today, let's talk about fashion as a vehicle for self-expression. Hello, and the warmest of welcomes to today's video. For those who haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Nick, glad to have you here. Those who have seen my face before, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you enjoy my videos. I put out videos roughly 3 times a week on a range of different topics, anywhere from fashion, it's like more personal topics. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then please do head down, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I love chatting with you all. I'm all about living life loud, and what that means to me is being your authentic self, being proud to be you, and just celebrating who you are. Celebrating yourself, and of course, celebrating others. So, what are we talking about today? Today, we are talking about fashion as a vehicle for self-expression. And this is something that I am really passionate about. For me, as an individual, I'm quite often asked, what are your passions? And I might say fashion. And sometimes you feel people roll their eyes a little bit. It might sound a little vapid. And you sometimes feel a little bit judged for the fact that something material in people's eyes is a passion of yours. I have the passion for travel, etc. I have a passion for my friends and my family, but there are other things I'm not so passionate about. I'm not passionate about food, for example. It's just not something that really interests me. Going to really expensive restaurants, etc. never interested me. It's just not my thing. I love a McDonald's, let's be clear on it. So, everyone has their thing. And I was sat thinking about it, and then I was watching the fabulous Dale from Dale's Addiction, and she released her 9 luxury mistakes video. And there was a topic in that I also thought, that relates to this. That relates to this being that vehicle of self-expression. So I love fashion, like I said. It's something I really enjoy. It's something I'm really passionate about. It is a way for me to feel my best and to express how I'm feeling about that particular day. So, I will often say that what I'm wearing is linked to my mood. What I'm wearing is always saying something. Even if it's saying nothing, that is it saying something. If I am wearing a navy blue tracksuit with nothing on it, that's me saying, I can't really be bothered today, or, I just wasn't feeling it today, or I just fancied being comfy today. That's what it's saying. If I'm wearing a pink suit like I did recently with the green t-shirt and the pink bag, that's me saying today I want to have a bit of fun. Today I want to express that personality. It's very bold, it's a little in your face, but it's fun, it's playful, it's still a sophisticated shape, but I'm having fun with it. And it's quite emboldened. It's not a fearful look. You're wearing that in a corporate setting. You'll quite often see these videos of what you should or shouldn't wear to work. Be yourself, ultimately. You don't always have to wear a charcoal grey suit. Maybe a suit's the most appropriate silhouette. Doesn't mean it can't be purple, doesn't mean it can't be green, doesn't mean it can't be pink. You might want to wear a charcoal grey, you might want to wear navy blue, and by all means do if that's what makes you feel your best, but don't let someone make you feel like you shouldn't wear something else that makes you feel your best. That's what I would say there. But yes, like I said, everything is about an expression of self and personality. I, for example, have often said that I don't buy designer ready-to-wear. And the reason I don't is because I don't necessarily always feel like it's a reflection of me. I feel like I can reflect my personality buying from ASOS or buying from another brand. For example, I've got the t-shirt that has the Disney villains on it, which people seem to really like. And I've got a lot of comments on my YouTube videos when I've worn that as well. That was from Etsy. That was £13 from Etsy. And quite often I wear that in a slightly more formal way because I'll wear it under a blazer I'll wear it with a pair of jeans, I'll wear it with a nice pair of shoes, but it adds a little bit of fun. It brings a bit of joy and a bit of playfulness to the outfit. It cuts through the seriousness. And that's quite often what I'm about. I like my fashion to make me approachable. I like it that where I don't have to feel that everyone will wear it. That doesn't validate it for me. Not everyone has to like it. Not everyone even has to understand it. But I want everyone, when I wear what I wear, to be like, good for you. You're wearing clearly whatever you love. That's all I want people to feel when they see mine. And that's why I made the point about Dale's video earlier, where she said, and I 100% agree, that it's difficult when people send you things and say, do you like this? Should I get it? Because it's such a personal choice. And she was making the point that she would never want to take away anybody's joy for an item. And I completely get that. And I completely agree with that. If in your heart you love something, you should go for it. Don't allow someone to put you off unless it is for a really, really good reason. And that for me wouldn't be because of design. That wouldn't be because of that. That would be because of, for example, the financials of it, you know. But that doesn't then mean you go and buy a substitute that doesn't get you to what you want. Just don't buy anything until you feel that you're in a place to get the thing that originally captured your heart. And sometimes, and this is difficult, that sometimes means you miss out on it first time around. But it then means you can loop back to it. So take, for example, Meredith. She did a recent Louis Vuitton pre-loved, new to her unboxing, and there were some beautiful, beautiful pieces in there that she said she missed out the first time around. She couldn't get them. She missed out the first time around, so subsequently has gone on to get them. And I think that's fantastic. Still clearly had a passion for them, still clearly wanted them, but just waited for the right moment for them to come back around. And I thought that was a really positive message, actually. So yes, like I said, everything is about expression of self. Everything says something, even without necessarily having the words. So some items that I have, take this for example, this quite literally says it. It has words. It quite literally tells you what I'm all about, okay? Great, and I love that. This says something. I'm a really proud member of the LGBTQ+ community. This, for me, is a way of symbolizing that in an item. This is a way of symbolizing that in an item. There will be individuals who own these who are not members of that community. They'll just love this, or they will love what that stands for and they'll want to celebrate that too. You know, everything says something. This is a classic shape, but it's got a really fun aspect to it. So for me, this says, I want to have classic elements. I want to be practical in a way, but I'm not afraid to have fun. I'm not afraid to be playful. I just want to, you know, go for it. However, I do have items like my Mock Croc Mulberry Bayswater that are 100% within a classic lineup. And that's because there is a time to be a little bit more serious in my mind. There is a time to be a little bit more pulled back. And not every scenario requires you to rock in with a graffiti flat bag with a scarf hanging from it, you know? And it's about picking those moments. But every single thing says something about me. And I enjoy that. I would never want to lose my sense of self. This says, not afraid to push a boundary. Not afraid to challenge a status quo. This says, sometimes you want to feel a little bit sexy. You know, but you want to do it in a playful manner. It also says, I don't prioritize comfort over style. These are the most hellish things to walk in. Not because they're so uncomfortable, because actually what I would say is they're well padded and the sole is a good sole. It is because they feel really misaligned. So yes, these are my least favorite heels to walk in, and they're not the most uncomfortable, they're just the most bizarre thing to walk in. So I don't love those. But you get what I mean. Every style choice, every piece of fashion, whether it be high-end, mid-range, or high street, has something to say. The way you put it together has something to say. Not everything goes together, or it conveys a different message if you put different pieces together. So, you know, you might have seen that I wear those La t-shirts a lot as well. Those were by Philip Normal. Those were charity t-shirts. Those were to support the Terence Higgins Foundation, who does amazing work in supporting individuals living with HIV and also reducing the stigma associated with HIV. I will wear those with absolute pride because for me, that is such an important cause. And again, that says something that, yeah, they are really important. They were made off the back of It's a Sin. For those who haven't watched It's a Sin, it's a very, very, very powerful mini-series. Oh my word. Oh my word. Prepare to cry. I did many, many a time. But I will wear those with pride, and they are an expression of a message. So for me, that's what it's all about. It's all about understanding what it is that you're looking to convey on that day, on that morning, on that afternoon. Sometimes, like if you're like me, you might change your outfit throughout the day, and it might mean that I want to convey something different. If I'm in a not so great mood, one outfit might come out. If I'm in a fabulous mood, another outfit might come out. You know, sometimes I use fashion to boost myself a bit. I always say, if I don't feel my best, I won't do my best. So I like to always feel pulled together. I like to always feel sophisticated. I don't like to just rush out the door and have not thought about it, because then I will feel that all day. I'll feel unprepared. I'll feel self-conscious. That's not what I want to do. So that's where my head is on it, about fashion being that vehicle for self-expression. And I don't think it means that you have to spend a fortune. I think it means you just have to be conscious and considered about the items that you put in your wardrobe, that you carry on your arm, the jewelry that you wear. All of it says something. Whether you realize it or not is a different thing, but all of it says something. There we have it, everyone. A little random chatty video for you today. It was something I was thinking about, and I thought, maybe this would be interesting. Maybe this would be thought-provoking. I'd love to know what your thoughts are. I would love to know what you think your wardrobe says about you. Or is there a particular item that says something in particular about you, that is a message that you love to convey, something you're really proud of? You know, whatever that may be, I would love to hear about it in the comments. So please do reach out. Anywho, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing my next one. Take care, everyone. Bye now.